Salvete omnes, this is I'm Emilio, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Super Luigi Land. In the last episode, we finished off Coffee Coast, and we actually kinda struggled. We'll see if we can do any better in World 3, which at least doesn't have any water levels, I suppose. Music change. I don't recognize this music. But it's time for Walnut Woods. Forest levels aren't too bad, right? Right? Looks like we have the same graphics as the grassland levels, and we have volcano lotuses. Probably one of the most infamous sprites for being overused and abused in hacks. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but oh well. I could have used the Koopa shell if I hadn't had the cape. Oh, splitting chuck. I actually don't see those that often, surprisingly enough. They were only in, what, 2 levels in the original game? Vanilla Dome 2, and I actually don't even remember what the other one was. In fact, is this the first time we've... Whoops. Well, that went poorly. Is this the first time we've seen chucks in this game? I forget. I feel like it wouldn't have been, but... maybe. Ooh, how badly do I want that cape? I feel like the cape is kind of overpowered, even if you're not using it to fly through the level, which doesn't look like this level would lend itself terribly well to doing that. So I guess it's possible, whoa, she could have hidden some secrets or something in a place that you have to fly with the cape to get. Donut Plains 1 did that, after all, in the original game. Whatever shenanigans you're getting up to, no. You know, charging chucks suffer from the same thing that a lot of Mario bosses do, despite only being regular. That was interesting. I guess the sparkles have the same problem as the smoke sprites. I forget if they are smoke sprites, but I would assume they are. Yeah, that's that problem where as soon as the invincibility frames wear off, you can just stomp it again. Like Boom Boom and Super Mario Bros. 3 and this game had that problem, and the third chuck just kind of disappeared. He was like, you know what, this doesn't seem like that fun. There's something shinier over there. Also got another bonus game. We got nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! So yeah, that level wasn't too hard. Moving on to Walnut Woods 2, which has a secret exit. Hey, she used my Midas River port. And we have pipe-dwelling Lakitus, or in this case, water-dwelling Lakitus. Hey, when we don't have an actual Aqua Lakitu sprite, why not? We also have actually more of a foresty theme this time. We have trees and logs, pipes that you can go into, promises you don't intend to keep. Okay, I didn't have to hit a block up there. After missing that one coin in one of the previous levels, due to activating a vine before hitting a block above it, I'm a little bit cautious. Wow, how far ahead did that put us? Yeah, that was actually quite a significant increase in progress, but it also meant we missed out on stuff. Sort of. And now we need a Koopa. Okay, maybe I can respawn. Oh, that'll work. Apparently that Koopa does not like my plan to use him as a projectile. And it was just a single coin. Well, that's sad. You know, I wonder if you could get infinite lives here if you had the Koopa shell bounce back and forth between the pipe and the log there, and just let the Lakitu keep throwing spinies. I forget if you could do that in the original game, because Pipe Lakitus weren't in that many levels, and I don't remember if there were even any Koopas in them. And again, we need a Koopa. This level does seem to like that arrangement of blocks on the ground. So we're getting close. Okay. How badly do I want that one? Well, it's a multi-coin block, but I don't need it that badly. You think this will be where the secret exit is? Ow. So, we have ourselves a key. I predict the keyhole being in here. Yep, sure enough. Now this one actually is close to the end of the level. We've gotten all 5 acorns. That leads to Walnut Secret. So, normal route, and we actually don't even have to concern ourselves with the acorns. Ow, well, Whoops. We just have to concern ourselves with not running into Koopas that are hiding behind trees. Which apparently I'm not very good at. And also not letting flipped Koopa shells come back to life, or wake up, or whatever you want to call it. I almost made the same mistake there. I guess I could have taken the bonus room, but I'm not sure if that actually would have been any quicker. Once again, it's speedrun time. I forget if these have anything important. Nope. Who needs power-ups? I have the clothes of my archenemy's minions. Or if you prefer, the body parts of them. Honestly, there's kind of a... oh gosh, what do you call that? Like, obviously with real turtles, their shells don't come off and they're part of their bodies, but in Mario games you can jump on a Koopa, and then the shell will fly off, or it will go out of the shell, and then the Koopa will be there in its underwear, so... I don't know. And then there's that one part in the first Paper Mario where you have to get back people's stolen shells. Oh. I almost didn't notice those. So we have some yellow berries that we presumably don't want to fall on us. And we have more Venus Fire Traps and more Hammer Brothers. At least this one is in a place where we can get rid of him. And there are plenty of Koopas to throw at him. Well, that's not at all what I meant to do. Hey, Yoshi! Is this the first time we've actually seen Yoshi in this game? I forget. I really need to quit doing that. Need another shell. Come on, shell. That's kind of a weird place to put a tree. Okay, can you eat these things? I didn't think so. Well, we got the important one, so let's just move on. The pallette's rather nice in this one. I feel like paying attention to the palettes can substantially add to... what was I saying? I got distracted by things. I was talking about palettes. Okay, a coin. See, I feel like having a bunch of different tile sets for the same level theme is kind of weird, but having different palettes for the same graphics actually is nice. What I like to do is kind of do it how the Donkey Kong Country games did, where they'd have maybe 3 levels that use the same graphics and had the same theme, but each one would have a slightly different palette. And more Koopas hiding behind trees. This level actually reminds me a bit of Forest of Illusion 1. Obviously with a different set of enemies. The original game didn't have Venus fire traps. But kind of a dynamic with the berries and Yoshi and all. There's an egg. Took long enough. I could have sworn we ate more than 10 berries. Incidentally, is there a patch to fix that double gulp berry thing? I mean, I noticed it in the original game too, and it could be more of a feature than a bug, I suppose. Ow. Yeah, don't let the berries fall on you. I remember there being... That was brilliant! Brilliant! That's definitely what I was trying to do there. Well, at least there's another Yoshi here. I remember there being kind of an argument with, I think, the first SMWCP, where some of the berries were blue, and somebody was saying that it was unnatural or didn't make sense for some of the berries to be blue. I mean, there's an actual kind of berry called blueberries, and it's the Mario universe, where blocks float, and you ride dinosaurs, and you can knock turtles out of their shells and leave them in their underwear. See how easy that was? See how weird that coin looks there? Oh, I just remembered something. And it isn't that Hammer Brothers are tasty. I don't know what happened there, but it works. So since we died after the halfway point, we actually can't get all the... Oops. That was a power down, basically. We actually can't get all the A coins this time, and they were tied to a secret exit in this one. So for once in our lives, we will actually be getting the secret exit second. Ah! We didn't even get to keep Yoshi. I wonder if she applied the Counterbreak Y patch. That makes it so that you can't take Yoshi out of the levels that you have him in. I think I mentioned before that I actually prefer it that way because I feel like it's easier on the game designing process to not have to balance around the possibility of Yoshi being in every level. Oh, we can also find out what was in this block. A coin! So exciting. Now see, why is it that the Hammer Brothers in this level are in places where you can easily dispatch them, but one world ago, they were in places where you just had to dodge them and couldn't do much about them? How does that make sense? Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled dinosaur friend. See, now I'm kind of worried that I'll end up missing an A coin. Well, fortunately, I think we can still pull this off. Preferably if I aim better than that. Yeah, see, and we'll just get Yoshi right back after the midway. There's been a lot of secret exits after the halfway point lately. Or at the end of the level. Which is kind of the same thing. Okay, this is the part where we really need to not die. I mean, one could argue that in a video game, every part is the part where you should know where you want to, where you don't want to die, but some more so than others. I'm not sure if it was the berry or the fireball that got me there, but okay, that's 4. And no more Hammer Brothers. Okay. So... wait, never mind. We're fine. We'll eat the key and be on our way, and spit out the key. Come on, Yoshi, try it. You'll like it. Tastes like key. Lots of iron. That leads us to the fortress, and let's do the ghost house. We have an intro for this one, which I don't think we got with the other one. I actually remember this level. Silver switches make strong plants weak and weak plants strong. And, okay, the plants hurt you, good to know. I mean, I guess they are thorny. Yeah, I remember her showing this level off. The gimmick, of course, is those bramble vine-looking things. And if they're kind of a duller color like that, they're not thorny and they just shatter when you touch them. Also, I think this is the other Super Mario Maker ghost theme. Ghost house. Whoops. That is not what I meant to do. But anyway, with that silver P-switch, you can realize that I was supposed to take it back to the beginning. Ow. I keep forgetting not to touch those. I'm assuming this is a reset door, so... oh. Do we want to go down the pipe or in the door? Maybe it's just a generalized reset area, where you can either come up from the pipe or be at the beginning there. So, as with any ghost house, we need to get a feel for it, for the mechanics and what goes where and all that. Ow. Those also hurt you, because they are munchers, and we know what those do. I wonder if there's any place in here where you could get a 1-up or multiple 1-ups with the silver P-switch. So now we have an inside area. Does that pipe go anywhere? Nope. And that pit doesn't either. Whoops. See, one problem with ghost houses is a lot of the time they don't have midway points. Because they're supposed to be non-linear and all, instead of just going from beginning to end. Does that turn block look off to you, or is it just me? Like it's 1 pixel too far one direction. Maybe 2 directions. Okay. So I'm not sure if there's actually any point in going up there. We have our P-switch, and activating it here should still give us enough time. Oh yeah, we're fine. Alright, room number 2. Now with more of the bad plants. I guess it does make sense that the ghost house in the forest has a plant-based gimmick. So, scope out the area first. We have a place where we can go down there. We have a blue P-switch up there. We have a Venus fire trap that's really in the way, as they tend to be. Silver P-switch there. Now where does this go? Absolutely nowhere. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of that. The physics on these things are weird. Sometimes Mario doesn't really bounce, just kind of sits there jiggling. So we actually can go up that pipe. But that takes us all the way back here. So, next time, let's not go up that pipe. And let's not run into the munchers like a ninny either. Okay. I guess we didn't need to go down there that time, since we haven't died yet, and we already got the coin there. Okay, so we don't want that pipe. I forget what... Okay. So we want to get the blue P-switch down there. Vertical scrolling, please. Cooperate with me. We can do that by going up here and here. And making silver coins spawn in all kinds of silly places. And there we go. So, third room. Well, that was terrible. And we're starting all over from the beginning. Yeah, I guess this won't take that long. So maybe see you guys back at the third room again. I'll decide afterward. Okay, here we are again. Took some hits in getting there, but whatever. Okay, please tell me this doesn't go back to the beginning. Okay, it goes here. And that goes back to the beginning. Well, dang it. At least I can get my power-ups back, if nothing else. Once again, I'll see you back at the third room when I make it back there. So, something of note before we move on. The vines that were weak before actually don't turn thorny when you use the switch on them. Ow. Well, we're back to mostly not being powered up. Yeah. I would think that that's probably how you were intended to get that one A coin under the munchers. Or at least the safer way of doing it. Wow! Okay then. Okay, sheesh, if I could not fail at basic jumping, that would be good. Can't tell if there's a platform below there. But there's a P-switch there. Another P-switch at the other kind there. Stuff up there. I may just have to go for it. Okay, where was the... Here we go. So yeah, there's what I was talking about, how you can walk on the ones that used to not have thorns on them, that changed into strong vines, so to speak. Is it that easy? Well, we're missing one acorn, and it shall continue to be missing. If I missed a secret exit in that one, I don't know where it is. I mean, there are places I could check, but I would just assume it doesn't have one. So we've probably done enough for one episode. We did a few levels, got some secret exits. So we'll continue through Walnut Woods next time. I'll see you then.